Hey guys, happy Friday. I posted earlier for Spirit Day, and then I promised I would get on and do one more read aloud. And we've been planning away since we found out we're going to be out of school until April 30th. So the teachers met this morning, and all the third grade teachers have been working hard today and working on what we're going to do for those weeks after spring break. So you have one more week of e-learning next week, and then the following week will be spring break. I will be in touch soon. I am going to host some parent Google Meets or Google Hangouts, whatever you want to call it, so that I can inform the parents of how things are going to operate from here on out. So some of you are on day 7 task list, while others are already on day 8 task list. You can go ahead and do your spelling test today if you would like to. If you did not get to that and you're done with your work for today, then you can do it on Monday since some of you are a day behind. I will be in touch at the beginning of next week about getting us caught up and what needs to be done. And I'll be in touch about a pick-up and drop-off day for dropping off some of your work that's been done on paper next week on April 2nd. I will be in touch about that Monday morning sometime after 10 o'clock. I'll be posting something and reaching out to parents. And like I said, I would love to host some parent Google Hangouts at various times next week. Hopefully, eventually I can get every parent on here, and we will operate through your kids' email. So that's just a way for us to kind of talk and go through expectations, because after spring break, since everyone in our class has Wi-Fi access, we are going to require that everything be done on their Chromebook. That's the easier way for me to gather work, and that's the easier way for us to communicate. So I want to clear up those little bit of lines of confusion by hosting those parent Google Hangouts. They'll be quick information sessions, and then I'll allow time for questions. But I want to end our week 2 of e-learning with one of my favorite read-alouds. This read-aloud is called Ish. And I fell in love with this read-aloud as a first grade teacher, but I think it just has such a good message. So we're going to take a look at this book today. I think the illustrations are so neat. And I'm having to do this on my phone. Right now my computer recording is not working, but I'll keep working on that before the weeks continue. Raymond loved to draw. Anytime, anything, anywhere. One day, Raymond was drawing a vase of flowers. His brother, Leon, leaned over his shoulder. Leon burst out laughing. "What is that?" he asked. Raymond could not even answer. He just crumpled up the drawing and threw it across the room. Leon's laughter haunted Raymond. He kept trying to make his drawings look right, but they never did. So poor Raymond, he was so excited about his drawing, his vase of flowers, and then his brother making fun of it kind of just ruined it and made him lose all hope in his drawings. You might have felt that way about something that someone might have made fun of you for, and you got nervous to ever try it again. After many months and many crumpled sheets of paper, Raymond put his pencil down. "I'm done." So he's given up on his hopes and dreams. I wonder if he's going to change his attitude, or what might change it. What might be the catalyst for that? Marisol, his sister, was watching him. "What do you want?" he snapped. "I was watching you draw," she said. Raymond sneered. "I'm not drawing. Go away." Marisol ran away, but not before picking up a crumpled sheet of paper. "Hey, come back here with that." Raymond raced after Marisol up the hall and into her room. He was about to yell, but fell silent when he saw his sister's wall. He stared at the crumpled gallery. Look at how neat that is. He was speechless because whenever he walked in, all those crumpled up sheets of paper that was his artwork, he found that his little sister had been hanging up. That makes me think that she must think that his work is beautiful and it should be shown to everybody. Maybe this will help him build some confidence. "This is one of my favorites," Marisol said, pointing. "That was supposed to be a vase of flowers," Raymond said, "but it doesn't look like one." "Well, it looks vase-ish," she exclaimed. vase-ish. Raymond looked closer. Then he studied all the drawings on Marisol's walls and began to see them in a whole new way. They do look ish, he said. So he's starting to realize that they do look pretty close to what he was trying to do. And ish is okay. Raymond felt light and energized. Thinking ishly aloud, his ideas to flow freely. He began to draw what he felt, loose lines quickly springing out without worry. Raymond once again drew and drew the world around him. Making an ish drawing felt wonderful. He filled his notebooks. Let me show you this picture and then I'll kind of zoom in on the other one. So here's all the things he filled his notebooks with. So it says tree-ish, house-ish, boat-ish, afternoon-ish, fish-ish, sun-ish. So he started to get excited about his drawings again, and he sees that they really are starting to look just like what he wanted them to look like. His sister gave him that inspiration. Raymond realized he could draw ish feelings too. Peace-ish, silly-ish, excited-ish. This makes me think of all those emojis that you guys love to talk about. His art inspired ish writing. He wasn't sure if he was writing poems, but he knew they were poem-ish. So his poem down here says Ponder. That's the title. Pond, ponder, dream, yonder, pond, pond, yond, yond, gleam, wander, Raymond. Raymond, I keep saying his name wrong. One spring morning, Raymond had a wonderful feeling. It was a feeling that even ish words and ish drawings could not capture. He decided not to capture it. Instead, he simply savored it. So savoring means to keep it all in and to just really enjoy it and take all of that in around him. And Raymond lived ishfully ever after. The end-ish. So I love this book because it helps you to realize that not everybody's going to be perfect. And no matter what you try and do, as long as you give it your best, then it's going to be something that inspires other people and that you should be excited and proud of. So we all have things that we need to get better at, just like Raymond maybe needed to get better at his drawings, in his opinion, but then someone else found beauty in it. So you should be inspired by Raymond to not always worry about getting everything just right and making sure that you're doing it to the best of your ability and that you're proud of what you are doing. So we're in such a weird time right now where we're not getting to go to school, we're not getting to see our friends, we're having to talk to our teachers on our computers. What is that? We're having to hang out with our teachers or our friends on our computers. So I want you to make sure that you do not worry during all this and realize that your teacher is here for you. And I'm here for not only you, but I'm also here for your parents. And anything that you are feeling ish about or you're struggling with, let me know. You have my phone number, my email. We can do a Google Hangout one-on-one if we need to solve some issues. So just to kind of recap, by the end of today, everybody should be done with at least task list 7, but some of you will be done with task list 8. I've had lots of questions about the spelling test. Like I said, if you want to go ahead and do it, if you're on task list 7, you may, or you can go ahead. And if you're on task list 8, you definitely should have done it. And I'll be checking up on Google Classroom, and I'll be doing check-ins next week, and also hosting those parent Google Hangouts. All right, I love you guys. Have a good weekend.